we had an absolutely epic World Series Game 7. This was unbelievable. We were watching it. It was so much fun.
Honestly, like, I haven't enjoyed baseball this much since I was like a child.
It's like, and we don't even have a team to root for.
No.
In some ways, I'm sitting there watching it because I'm not a fan of either team. I want them both to lose, and then I'm trying to root for a team, and I'm so confused on who to root for.
Yeah.
But you just get caught up in the game. You're like, no way. Oh, the Blue Jays got this.
What was the
Dodgers.
confusion for you? What were you trying to decide?
Well, I want to be patriotic.
You okay?
Okay.
So you're a Dodgers fan.
So I hate the Dodgers. I hate the Dodgers because San Francisco, so I want the Dodgers to lose all the time.
Yeah.
But then I feel like I'm not being patriotic.
Yeah.
But then I'm so confused. So many players on both teams. It doesn't matter if it's Canada or America. They're not from either country. So it's like, what is patriotic? So I'm sitting there going, all right, I guess I got to root for the Dodgers. And then I know people that.
Yeah, but the Canadians are mostly American players.
Yes, I'm just so confused. Anyway, it was so you just get caught up in the moment, and you're sitting there going, by the end of it, I am just glad I don't gamble.
Yeah, I mean, the lesson for most places in most countries in the world is like, no matter what, America was going to win.
Yeah, America was going to win because of the amount of players playing for America. Yeah, it was crazy.
It was so epic. Oh my gosh, I was on the edge of my seat so many times. I mean, this is the thing is like even like in the Mariners series with the Blue Jays, there were so many times that each of those teams either won or lost the game.
Yes,
and it followed it into this series against the Dodgers, and it was like almost every game you watched, each team had an opportunity to win or lose multiple times. And it wasn't just like I had one guy on base.
Yes.
It was like bases are loaded for like 2 to 3 outs.
Yeah.
You know?
This was quality baseball.
Oh yeah.
It was, you could tell, I mean, obviously the Mariners were right there too. But like you had teams that were playing at the top of their game, and what's cool is the game was not decided based on necessarily mistakes, but by great baseball.
Yeah.
Good managing, good baseball. You know you have a good World Series in a good game when you don't care about who's winning and you're nervous as a fan. I don't even know what to be nervous about. Like I have nothing to lose. That is when you have quality baseball. I saw something on a clip that we'll be showing here in a bit, and it's unbelievable. It shows the rise of who's going to win percentage wise. But I just want to go through how things transpired.
Yeah.
This is the difference between winning and losing. In Game 6, okay, starting in Game 6, Toronto hits, Toronto hits one in the gap between left field and center field. The way the ball is going, the Blue Jays, the Blue Jays are coming around to score.
Yep.
If it's just a normal bounce, it's now a one-run game.
Yep.
And there's a runner on third base with one out, almost a guarantee they can at least tie the game, if not win the game. But the ball gets stuck, which I've never seen before. I'm sure it's happened, but I've never seen it. That moves the runners back to second and third.
Yep.
And then they get they were so fortunate by where the ball bounces.
But they stop it because
it's a ground rule double.
It's a ground rule double.
Yes.
Yep.
So then it changes everything, and the game ends because of that. They don't end up scoring, and here the Dodgers win. They go on to Game 7.
Yeah.
Okay? Then this is what happens in Game 7, okay? In the third inning, Ohtani, who's an all-time great, is pitching, and he gets Bo Bichette hits a 3-run homer off him.
Wait, hold up. Did you even mention the part about the relief pitcher who's supposed to start the game?
Yes,
the last day.
He comes in.
He's supposed to start
Game 7.
Yep.
So he comes in Game 6, and he pitches 2 pitches, gets 3 outs. That's unbelievable. Now we get to the game and the rise and the fall. So you get third inning, Game 7, third inning. Ohtani's up.
Yeah.
Iconic situation. Bo Bichette hits a 3-run homer. Fourth inning, bases loaded. Center fielder dives for the Blue Jays. Dalton Varsha. dives,
Such a catch.
saves the game almost
Such
for
a
him.
catch.
That could have been that could have scored all three. If
Oh,
it gets
yeah.
by him, it scores all three. So instead, the Dodgers only get one, and they're up 4-2. Sixth inning, Blue Jays get an RBI. They go up 4-2. Okay, so they're in a really good place. In the eighth inning, Dodgers get a home run by Muncy. That was unbelievable. In the ninth inning, they tie the game. The ninth inning, game 7, Rojas gets a home run. Now, they just got a home run back-to-back innings. One player hadn't had a home run in a month and a half.
Yeah.
Okay, so you get a clutch 8th inning, 9th inning. Here you go. Now you're like, it looks like the Dodgers have it.
Yeah.
The Dodgers have bottom of the ninth inning.
Was it Muncy or Rojas?
Muncy in the 8th. and
Muncy
Rose.
was in the 8th, and he
Yeah.
was the one that hadn't scored for a
Yes.
month, right?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Yeah.
And then Rojas in the 9th, and then you have
Which Rojas, I remember when he was up to bat. Remember when I said he's been playing really good tonight.
Yes.
If someone could hit a homer, it could be him, and he's actually supposed to be on the worst end of their hitting.
yes,
But he had been playing good all night.
and so here you are. Now you're in the bottom ninth. The Dodgers are like, and you watch the managers and you watch both sides, and you're sitting there and they're like, they can't believe it. It's tied. It's tied. Both you got one in depressed and one
Yeah.
is overjoyed and overwhelmed. Then you go into the bottom of the ninth and it's like all the momentum's with the Dodgers.
Yeah.
And what do the Blue Jays do? They end up going up. They got the bases loaded.
Loaded.
You know, they're sitting there in a great place, and the ball goes to, I think it was Rojas at second base, who gets the ball with one out. And he either has to make a double play to end the game to go into extra innings, or he has to have a play at home plate. That's
Yep.
it. He gets the ball, slips, fires a perfect strike home. Will Smith gets it. His foot's not on the bag.
He
so
lifts it.
puts
He lifts
He
it.
lifts it and he puts it back down. And by like that much, he
Yeah.
gets the foot down.
Yeah.
Now there's 2 outs, and then they get the third out, so they get out of the inning.
Yes, yep.
Okay. That was that. I mean,
And let me just say
plays
this:
are bananas.
the Will Smith play.
yeah.
If they call that an out
Yeah.
on the field,
Yes.
on the pitch, it would be hard to overturn.
Yes. It would be.
But they didn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sorry, my bad. Sorry,
They,
if
call,
they called him safe.
they called him safe.
If they called him
it was
safe,
close enough to where maybe they would have, and maybe they wouldn't have. It was that close. So you're talking the
I
World
mean, you're
Series.
talking micro fractions.
So you go back to Game 6, the ball gets stuck.
Yes.
That maybe saved it for the Dodgers. Now you have a foot getting down by this much that
Yeah.
saves it. You've got unbelievable plays all over. Balls are getting hit to right to the wall that are either not going out or going out. It's amazing. So that games get saved. In the 11th inning, Will Smith's getting jiggy with it.
Let's not forget about the 10th inning where the Dodgers loaded the bases, had 3 people on base,
Oh my
just like the
gosh.
Blue Jays, and still couldn't
No
capitalize.
runs.
Yep.
So now we're in the 11th.
Yeah. Now we're in 11.
Will Smith, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air 2. He's up to bat in L.A., except this is in Toronto. But for L.A., he hits a home run, and it is over. And you can tell the game's over.
Yeah.
Dodgers have it, no problem. You got Y squared up, who's already has
Oh my
pitching.
gosh.
He's come back in. He's already got 2 wins in the World
Yes.
Series, which is enough to get MVP.
Yes.
He comes in for game 3 the next day.
Oh my
is
gosh.
pitching an epic game. He plays. And what happens? They're at the end again.
Yeah.
And they are close. And you get a runner on third base to tie the game. That's the most important runner, right?
Yep.
Dodgers are up and they're in this situation and there's only 1 out. If a fly goes to outfield, tie game.
Yep.
If a ball is basically a medium grounder or whatnot, it's going to score somebody. It's probably, as long as it's not a double play.
Yeah.
You can't have a strikeout, a double play, or a pop fly to infield. Almost anything else. And the poor Kirk. I'll just say Kirk. I'm just going to be nice. He played a good
Don't use-
series.
Yep.
Great catcher.
Yep.
Not exactly going to win the 100-meter dash.
Yep.
Hits the most unfortunate grounder to third base.
Yep.
Betts gets it, steps on it. He has to make and complete the double play.
Yep.
If he doesn't complete it, it's tight again.
Yep.
They complete the double play, game over.
Game over.
Just like the night before, where I didn't even finish this, where they got the double play because they hit it to shallow left field.
Yeah.
And they throw the runner out on second base.
What's crazy about this whole thing?
2 double plays, game 6, game 7 won it for the Dodgers.
What's crazy about this whole thing And this is, you're going to be like, yeah, I remember that now. Y squared. He comes in
Yeah.
to the game as relief
Yeah.
in the 9th inning.
Yeah.
And that's when the Blue Jays loaded the bases.
Yes.
Okay. But do you remember how it happened? Because he threw 4 balls for the
Yeah.
first player
Yeah.
and got him on first. And then he, because there was already one on base
Did
when
he
he
hit a
came in.
player?
Yeah, he hit the second player.
That was Kurt.
So
Same.
he loaded all the bases
Yes.
for them.
and then got out of it.
And then he got out of it.
Yeah, that's incredible.
I mean, he
Unbelievable.
played so, what's the word for it when you're not playing necessarily right, but you're playing well? You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
man, I tell you, that had like 10 different things
Oh, it was crazy.
could have won a game for somebody.
And this is what's going to blow your mind, Randy. You ready for this? The last time we had this podcast, the 18th innings hadn't happened yet.
Oh, that's right.
Isn't that crazy?
We had an 18
Freddie
game.
freaking Freeman
Yes, Freddie Freeman. Yes.
ends another game in 18 innings.
Yeah. And Vlad, I felt for Vlad at the end of the game. Oh my gosh, Vlad's crying, and I totally don't blame him. I felt for Don Mattingly, who's an assistant coach, 39 years in the league, never won a World Series.
Maybe
And-
it takes 40.
And he has it. The Blue Jays had so good. You have to end Game 6 and Game 7 with double plays to win the World Series.
Yeah.
And they did
Yep.
on bang bang plays.
So cool.
Unbelievable. Congratulations to the Dodgers.
Whether you hate the Dodgers
And
or
the Blue
not,
Jays.
that was a lot of fun.
I didn't even care about
That
the
was a lot
game.
of fun.
What, like I said, I'm nervous and I don't know what I'm nervous about. I have no interest in the game. Don't gamble.
Yeah.
That's all I can say is don't gamble.
So I got a
You don't
question.
need to add that anxiety to this anxiety.
I got a question.
Yes.
Drew's not here right now. He can't
Yeah.
answer this question.
Right. Happy birthday, Drew.
Happy birthday, Drew. If you're a Mariners fan,
Yeah.
what are you saying right now? Where are you? Where's your headspace right now?
I
You just watched a team that you could have easily beaten.
yeah.
Okay, the Mariners. Don't get me wrong. If you go back and watch that Mariners Blue Jays
Oh, it
series,
was down to it was the same. That
the
much.
Mariners costed themselves that series
Ah.
on multiple times. You know why? Because how many times did they get single home runs and they
Yes.
let multiple stacked
Yeah.
boxes not get home runs? Okay.
And if Julio doesn't swing, you have Cal Raleigh come up
yes.
in the 7th inning, bottom of the 9th.
Yes. Okay. Just past that.
Yeah.
If you're a Mariners fan
Yeah.
and you're thinking, man, we had the Blue Jays on the ropes,
Yeah.
and the Blue Jays really had
Yes.
the Dodgers on the ropes. Man, if you're a Mariners team,
you're depressed.
you gotta be depressed.
Oh, it's so hard.
I mean, because you didn't just have a chance.
yeah.
You were right there, man.
This is the other thing that's hard is you don't know that you'll ever get back. You're
Oh,
not
man.
guaranteed to get back.
Yep.
So we just had a back-to-back champ. It hasn't happened in a long time.
A long time. What was it? 2006,
I don't know.
2020 or
It's
something?
20 some years. Yeah. I mean, it's so hard to do that. So if you're the Mariners, you don't know if you're getting back. Blue Jays, you don't know if you're getting back. And you just see and I'm going to tell you, to anybody that says the Blue Jays can't win or the Mariners can't win, they're idiots.
Yeah.
Because it was a coin toss flip. You know, when you look at the percent likelihood, at one point the Dodgers were, I think, down to 9% odds of winning that game, and they win.
Yep.
So things happen. Sometimes the ball goes and gets stuck in a crack, and that helps you win. Not taking anything away from the Dodgers, their defense was awesome.
Yeah.
Both teams' defense was both deserved to win.
Yeah.
It's just somebody had to win.
Yeah.
And
It was the Yankees. They won 3 straight in 98 to 2000.
yeah, so yeah, that was Jeter's days.
Yep. Man.
Anyway,
let's just
unbelievable.
end this with
Yes.
Y squared.
3 wins.
Super deserving.
Yeah.
Super deserving.
Oh, yeah.
He won them that last game.
Yes.
Like I said, it wasn't unorthodox. That's the word I was looking for.
Hmm.
He pitched a very unorthodox couple innings
Yeah.
where he's going down like 2 balls to
He
0.
put pressure on himself, but came through and it mattered.
But he came through and it mattered.
Yeah.
And that team has to be so thankful to have a player like him.
You have, in that, for the Blue Jays, Vlad Guerrero came into the Game 7, 1 game away from having tied the all-time playoff hits. He was 1 away. But his teammate, Ernie Clement, ends up passing him and getting the record.
Mhm.
So you have great hitting, Springer, playing hurt. You had people playing hurt. You had great defense. It was just awesome.
Yeah.
That was one of the funnest World Series that I didn't care about.
Yeah.
That I've ever seen.
I had a blast.
It was
I had a
unbelievable.
blast. Let's do it again next year, Dodgers.
Yes. Well, no. Dodgers are done.
Well, it would be. Hey, listen.
And don't be mad. We got to talk about this too.
Okay.
Don't be mad at the Dodgers because they spent so much money.
Yeah.
Be
Well, we
mad.
kind of addressed this.
Be mad at your own team.
Be mad at your own team.
Play
They could have spent the
or-
same amount of money.
Or they need to change. I do think they should change the rule.
Yeah.
I think they should change the rule because it is it's for the players playing and the fans playing. It's an unfair set of
I
rules.
personally like basketball's rules the best.
Yeah, if you're gonna pay more, then make it obnoxiously more.
Yeah. I think
That's
basketball
probably
has
best.
I think because the NFL is like cut.
Yeah.
Now the NFL is cool in the fact that like with the way they do contracts, if you have a good GM, you can really work the cap however
Yes.
you want to.
Yes.
Right. So, honestly, either way you go, either you go NBA or NFL rule as far as the cap goes is probably going to be
But when you
fine.
have the Mariners spending $169 million and you have the Dodgers spending $350 million,
it's a big difference.
that's two Mariners teams.
And a lot of the Dodgers players, their contracts are backloaded anyways.
Yeah.
So they might only be spending $350 million this year, but there's players on that team that are playing today
yeah.
that aren't getting paid for another 10 years.
Yeah. But they did it, and it's not taking anything away from them. Congratulations. I think they spend $100 million more than the Blue Jays did. Blue
Yeah.
Jays, I think, were like $240 million.
Yeah.
I don't know. What's a few 10, 20 million I could be off?
Not a whole lot.
Anyway, okay. Well, congratulations. That was great. I didn't sleep well after it, but that was great.
Yeah.
NFL. We didn't get to watch right now. We're recording before the Sunday night game.
Yeah.
But-
Seahawks are playing right now.
Some unbelievable games. Who would have thought the Bengals and the Bears, the battle of the bees, was going to come down to almost 90 points scored
Yeah. I mean,
and a play where, this is where people overreact and underreact. Caleb Williams had a good game, but he had basically one throw. He did complete one throw. And Loveland, why he was picked before Warren is a mystery to everybody in the world.
I
But
think
for
it's
one
hilarious.
moment, the Bears can say, that's why.
That's why
'Cause
we
he
picked
caught
that guy.
one, and he got like a 50-yard touchdown to basically end the game.
Yeah.
That was an incredible play. That was pretty
I
spectacular.
mean, I think Colston Loveland's a good tight end. I just think he was
not
never-
the number one. Warren is
Warren is a stud, man.
no. The 49ers should have gotten Warren. I mean, I like Mikael Williams, but imagine Warren and Kittle. Anyway,
Yeah.
so okay, and then you also have in the NFL, you had the big matchup:
Yep.
Josh Allen and the Bills,
Jay Allen.
Mahomes. You got in the Chiefs.
Okay, so I got a question. We talked about this a little bit during the game today.
yeah,
And I don't know how I feel about this, but can you say the Patrick Mahomes Josh Allen battle is like the Tom Brady Peyton Manning?
not yet. Not until Allen. Allen has to beat Mahomes in the playoffs.
Or even win one. Even win a Super Bowl would probably help that conversation.
But if he beats him in the playoffs, it at least makes that rivalry
More
different.
legit.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I even said today, like, is Joe Burrow and Patrick Mahomes rivalry more legit?
probably
Because of the fact that Joe Burrow has gotten him a couple times.
Yeah, I just think you have to beat somebody. They say to make it a rivalry, it's not that you play the same team. If you play the same team in big games and beat them every time, it's not a rivalry. You have to
That
have
sucks.
won both sides.
I really liked our Los Angeles Rams rivalry.
It's nice to beat them every time, isn't it?
Yeah.
That is good. Yes.
Oh.
Okay. So anyway, in that game,
Yeah.
Allen was spectacular.
Yeah, he
2
played
rushing
great game.
touchdowns, threw for a touchdown.
Hey, can we just
276.
stop for a second? How did he get those rushing touchdowns? How did he do that again?
It's that illegal tush push.
Is
play.
that the tush push
Yeah,
that they
that's-
voted against?
Yeah.
That's weird. I specifically remember
You can't.
a Buffalo Bills team saying they didn't like the tush push.
Yeah. Is that hypocrisy or what?
It is.
Yeah.
It is.
Yes.
This is ridiculous.
Yes, that
Okay.
is. Okay.
If I see them voting against the tush push this next time it comes around,
Listen.
okay,
Wouldn't
I'm
it be,
calling Buffalo's headquarters and I'm making a stink
Let's
about
see
it.
right now. AFC Championship game. It comes down to the tush push. They go to the Super Bowl because of the very play that they didn't want to happen. That would be something.
I'm suing. I'm
That
suing
would be
him.
something.
I'm suing him.
So he's 23 for 26. Allen played really well. Mahomes, who this will kind of just be swept under the rug.
Yeah.
But look at these spectacular stats.
Mm.
15 for 34.
Oof.
That's terrible percentage.
Hope Pastor Mike's not watching.
Yeah. So how many rushing touchdowns? 0.
Yeah.
How many passing touchdowns?
0.
0. But he did have an interception at the end of the game. I get it. Okay, it doesn't mean he's terrible. He's good, and he's had a great career, but he was definitely outplayed in this game, and that will help make it a little bit more of a rivalry. But they've had some spectacular come down to the wire plays.
Yeah.
I don't know how the Chiefs do this, but they're the most fortunate team ever. I mean, here a game could be put away, and what happens? The ball hits. How many times against the Chiefs does a ball hit the goalpost?
Yeah.
And either go well for them if it's the Chiefs kicking it, or it goes the other way if it's the other. But anyway, they held on to win, so congratulations to them. Another game that I think would be good to talk about, which I would have never thought of talking about, was the Raiders
The Raiders.
and the Jaguars.
The Raiders.
The two, there was I think the ratings came out and 45 people were watching this game. But you were one of them, and it's all fantasy owners.
Yeah.
As I have Brock Bowers, who had a monster game.
And I may or may not have a kicker
Yes.
who
Yes.
may or may not have set an NFL record
record,
today.
yeah.
Man, how do you feel if you're Justin Tucker,
That
though?
sucks.
That sucks.
And he's got to say, hey, I'm glad he got it. You have to say
Yeah.
the right things.
And
he's not glad.
because of Justin Tucker's little incident at the massage
Yes.
parlors,
Yeah.
he's probably never going to get another chance to play in the NFL.
No.
So his only thing he had left
Was that?
was that record.
Yeah.
And Cam Little didn't just beat it today. He obliterated it.
The
2 extra yards is a lot.
You now have to get to the 50
Yeah.
to try to score a point.
Yeah.
50, that's it.
Think about that. If you're the Jaguars, okay, if you touch the 50-yard line, you're like, we could kick a field goal.
Yes, you now, if they kick it in the end zone, which
Yeah.
a lot of balls, you get the ball out of the 25.
And he had
You only-
distance. He had probably another, I'd say,
There's
3
going
to
to be a
5.
70-yard field goal.
I'd say he had another 3 to 5.
This year, next year, there'll be a 70-yard field goal.
Yeah.
And I
But
don't,
let me say this too. That kick was done in a very nice dome.
yeah, that helps with no win.
That helps a lot.
Yeah.
I think no wind is much better than even the wind pushing for
Yeah,
you.
because you don't know if the ball's going to tail with
Yeah.
the wind and all
Yeah,
that
yeah,
kind of stuff.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So-
And I thought the Raiders, personally, I think they should have gone for it at the end. They,
I don't
because,
think so.
Because they only have 2 wins. And they're not going anywhere. And I
Wow.
think you say, well, let's go and gamble. And if we lose, who cares? It actually is going to help our draft position
Well, that's
anyway.
true. Yeah.
So they're like, they got nothing to really play for.
They don't have
but
nothing to lose.
Except that spirit of we're going for it, which
Yeah.
is a healthy environment to be around, saying we're going for it. And if you don't get it, you kind of win anyway, but you can't say that.
I'm just gonna say this: if you're the Raiders, though, after watching Geno Smith today,
yeah.
God, you're gonna have to find a way to move on.
Yeah.
He's just not. I said, what did I say when Geno was the quarterback of the Seahawks? I said it a million times. I said that Seahawks team is talented. They'll never win a Super Bowl with Geno Smith at quarterback.
So-
And now you're the Raiders in the same position.
2 wins, there's some good quarterbacks.
Yeah.
If they have a good draft, they
Yeah.
could get there. By losing that game, that could help them get
Yeah.
their future
I
quarterback.
think you have a really good running back. I think you have a extremely
Yes.
good tight end.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep.
I think you have a star on the defensive end. I don't think their
Yeah.
defense is awful.
No, Crosby's a stud. Yep.
Um,
No, they have some talent.
They have some pieces. You
They have
gotta
some
you gotta
talent.
find a way to keep Chip Kelly
Yeah.
and Pete Carroll. Well, Pete Carroll, you find a way to keep Pete Carroll alive because that dude's old. Okay,
Yes. Holy cow.
He's
looks
still
good.
kicking, though.
He looks good.
He
though,
looks
for his
good,
age.
man.
It's the gum.
it's the,
The gum is
yeah,
keeping
the
him
jaw.
alive.
He's-
The gum is keeping
yep,
him alive.
That's fair.
All right. Well, we have the shocks of the day, I guess.
Ooh,
Steelers beating
yeah,
the Colts.
baby.
Steelers beating the
Woo,
Colts.
No one saw that coming.
Congratulations, Craig.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no one saw that coming.
No, that was something.
Craig said that Bill Cower.
Boswell's awesome.
He said
Boswell.
Bill Cower gave them a go speech or something like that
Oh.
before the game.
They
I don't
didn't.
know. I don't know, but
That AFC North is bananas. I
Yeah.
would not have expected to see.
well,
But hey, watch the Ravens climb.
yeah, they will. They will.
They were at the bottom. I
What I will say this though, the strength of the Indianapolis Colts is Daniel Jones got to throw wherever he wanted to because of the running game,
Mhm.
and that's where the Steelers really thrive is the running game.
Mhm.
So I mean, I think that was actually a really good. It's just a good matchup for the Steelers.
Yeah.
They knew if they could stop the run game,
Yeah.
it's going to make Daniel Jones pass, and they have 3 stud cornerbacks.
Yeah.
I mean, it doesn't get much better than that.
Yeah. Well,
So-
you have the Patriots win again.
Oh man,
Which
they're
is-
playing
They
good.
won by 1, but they're playing well.
Yep.
The 49ers win again. Fool's gold right now. Well, I mean, if they get players back, but anyway, I'm sorry. I just want something good there.
Yeah.
The Rams
I mean, listen,
look really good.
no one's going to tell the 49ers that they're not going to make the playoffs at this point.
No, they're 6-3.
Yeah.
If the 49ers win next week, unfortunately, we'll talk about this in a second, is the trade deadline.
Yeah.
The 49ers need the trade deadline to be next week.
Yeah.
Because if the 49ers beat the Rams for the second time and hold the tiebreaker, then next week I think they would make a much different decision. Or if they lose this week against the Rams, they would do something totally different.
Yeah.
And so, but unfortunately, trade deadline, we'll talk about it again. Okay. Dolphins don't look so good. Okay.
Yeah.
They, Thursday night, got beat. Mike McDonald, you just look
He looks
at him.
tired.
Yeah, he looks like he's like, I just want to play on the road or not play. And I don't want to talk to the media.
I think maybe Miami got to him. You know?
Am
I think he spent way too many nights out late.
down,
Okay.
3 a.m.
Maybe doing a little too much of the white powder down in
the white powder.
I'm just saying.
He means flour.
Yes.
He's just big into gluten.
He looks like
Yeah.
he's been Miami Viced.
Yes,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he does.
He looks a little Miami Viced.
He does look a little. What would you say?
Let's just say, and when he lived
GQ.
in San Francisco,
Yeah.
okay, he was more of the like he ate gluten-free, sugar-free rye toast with a little bit of avocado spread. Okay.
All right.
Now it looks like he maybe wakes up with a line of flour.
A lot of fettuccine. Okay. All right. So,
I'm just saying,
he's aged.
He's just a different guy.
These last couple of years, he's put a decade on him. Would you move on if you were the Dolphins, or would you move on at the end of the season, or not move on at all?
See, this is the thing: is even if you have faith in a coach being a good coach, doesn't mean that they're the right coach for your place.
Yeah, and if he's lost the locker room.
Yeah, and I think at this point, Mike McDonald needs to move on.
So I would be tempted to keep him for the rest of the season.
Well, I would keep him for the rest of the season, but do I think he could be a head coach somewhere else? Will he get that opportunity? Probably not right away. He'll probably have to go back to a coordinator and then be a head coach again.
San Francisco.
But do I think he could be a quality head coach at some point? Oh yeah.
I think there's
I just don't know this
some
was right.
maturity. I
Yeah.
think he needs some maturity. He's
young.
likable, but he's got to have likable coaches also have to command a certain amount of respect in those tense moments. And I don't know if he knows how to do that. Is where when he needs to go up to certain players, Tyreek Hill, and say no.
Yeah.
Stop screwing around. We're doing this.
Yeah.
Or whatever. That was maybe the wrong term with him.
Yeah.
Okay. That was.
And honestly, what was the craziest thing that happened today?
What's that?
We didn't only have it on here. The Packers lose to the Panthers.
Yes.
And the Panthers are sitting up pretty bad. Okay.
No, yes.
Where are they at right now in their
that was a big loss. The Packers losing was a big loss.
You know who the number one seed is? They're so handsome.
Oh.
The number one seed's so handsome.
Well,
just wait till you see that number one seed.
We'll have to talk about
that number one seed is so handsome it's not even funny. So the Packers lose, today to the Panthers. The Panthers are sitting at number 2 in their division, 1 game behind the Buccaneers.
Yeah. That's awesome.
Yeah.
That is amazing. Look at all the teams that are still good. The NFC West, all but the Cardinals are in it.
Yeah. Absolutely.
You have Detroit.
And I would argue if it wasn't for Kyler Murray struggling and being injured a lot,
right,
they could be in it as well.
And Connor being out for the year.
Yeah, and Connor.
That was a huge
The
loss.
Cardinals could be in it just as much.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, the NFC West, 49ers 6-3, Seahawks 5-2, Rams 6-2.
Yes.
Crazy.
You got
Panthers, Buccaneers 6-2, 5-4.
And the Lions lost today.
Yes. The Vikings, the Bears, the Lions, and the Packers are all within 1 game.
You in the to make the NFC Championship game, the following teams have a chance, which is cool. We're going into week 9 or whatever. Okay, next week. Okay, so you have the Eagles have a legitimate chance.
You know what's the one team that stands alone in their division in the NFC?
Yeah, I see one team. It looks like that should be a split division because you have a huge lead over the Cowboys. 6, and then the next team is 3. You have all the losses in your division. Now the Commanders could win.
Yeah, but hear me out. As much of a commanding lead we have in our division right now, none of those teams are really that bad. Like
No.
the Giants have played pretty well with
Boy,
Jackson Dart.
The Giants' future looks good.
They lost today to the 49ers, but they looked good at
no,
times.
the Dart looks good.
Commanders, Jaden Daniels been hurt,
He's
but
been
if
hurt.
if
I
he's
know.
playing,
I know.
they are a good team.
Yeah. Well,
The Cowboys.
the
Dak's on like an MVP season right now.
Dak is playing as good as he's ever played.
Yes.
Yeah, he plays way better when they have no chance.
So you
to win.
see this and you're like, oh, the Eagles are up 3 games.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
all those teams are
It
not
doesn't-
that bad.
It doesn't necessarily mean it's a bad division. It looks like it is from a record, but
Yeah.
yeah, the true bad division would be the South.
Yes, the South
South.
is the bad division.
Okay, so here's all the teams that can make the NFC Championship.
Okay, I'm ready.
Okay, Eagles.
Yep.
You disagree if you feel so.
Yep.
Packers,
Yep.
Lions,
Yep.
Buccaneers.
Yep.
I'm not saying the Bears, although they have.
I'm out on the Bears.
Okay, Rams,
Yep.
Seahawks,
Yep.
49ers.
Yep. I'm out. I'm in on all those teams.
So you got 1, 2, 3, 4.
The only team that I would
6, 7.
The only team I
teams.
would maybe vouch for is the Vikings. Because I think the Vikings have a really talented defense,
Yeah.
and J.J. McCarthy just came back.
And yes.
And he played really good today.
Yep. And
So if they can get that situation figured out
I
and
think-
J.J. plays well,
I
they're
think they
going to be
have
good.
2 solid running backs.
Yeah.
You've got Justin Jefferson. They got
Jordan
good
Addison are
receivers.
great receivers.
Addison. Yeah.
They get a tight end
and they-
who's probably top 10 in the league
Yep.
if he has a quarterback.
If he has a quarterback. Yeah, they do. And then the Bears would be probably the next step down.
Yes.
I
I think the Bears are ahead right now, but
but if you go to the AFC, let's look at AFC caliber teams.
I don't think it's as many.
No. I mean, I'm looking, and you got to say the Colts.
I love the Patriots.
You've got-
I love the Bills.
You've got let's see. Okay, Patriots, Bills. I don't know. I'll get back to the North.
Yeah, let's go back to the North. Colts. That's it, though.
Broncos.
Broncos.
The Chargers would have a chance, and the Chiefs, I guess, have a chance. It's just they're not.
I don't know.
You're having to. You're almost.
I don't know.
You're having to fish right now.
Yeah.
It's the Patriots, the Bills, the Colts.
I think
Broncos.
the AFC North and the AFC West is a complete trap shoot on who
Yeah.
comes out of there.
Yeah.
I mean, you could have the Browns and the Raiders off your list. Other than that, any 3 of those teams from both those divisions can make it out.
Who's your biggest surprise in the AFC? I have 2, and they're both in the North for different reasons.
Okay, so mine would obviously. I mean, yeah, but I thought the Colts were going to be good.
Okay.
So I
But you're
can't
talking
say they're a
South. Yep.
surprise.
Okay. I had the Texans winning that, and
Well,
that didn't work out
Yeah.
for me.
I mean, the Patriots. I knew that they were
Patriots.
going to be good. I didn't think they were going to be this good this early.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to need another season. You kind of called that one.
Yeah.
I thought they were going to need another season. You said surprise, though, so that could be a negative, right?
Yeah.
So, like the Dolphins, I didn't think the Dolphins were going to be that bad.
No, I didn't think they'd be this bad. My surprise is the Ravens. I thought the Ravens would have a flip-flop record.
Yeah.
But I think they're on the rise, and I'm surprised the Steelers are 2 full games up in their division.
I think the surprising part about the Ravens is just how Lamar Jackson reliant they are. I don't
Yes.
think we understood that.
yeah.
I don't think the Ravens fans understood that.
That's why he's a top 3 or 3. What is there? 3 top quarterbacks.
Yeah.
Allen. And then you have. I would put Mahomes below
Allen,
them.
Jackson, Mahomes.
Yeah.
Or
and-
Allen, Jackson, Burrow,
and
Mahomes.
I would say Burrow's in there too. Yeah.
Allen, Jackson, Burrow, Mahomes. See, I'd probably go Allen, Jackson.
Allen 1.
I go Allen.
I would say Jackson 2,
No, I'd probably go Mahomes still.
but he's not.
Yeah, but Jackson he doesn't lose you games. But the problem is, listen, there's just some. I value winning over everything.
Yeah, but he.
No matter
lost-
how you get there, I value winning over
But like
everything.
we talked about in baseball, if a ball gets stuck at the wall
Yeah.
and you lose a World Series, it doesn't mean that Vlad's not a great player.
Yeah.
So has nothing to do with him. He threw the ball last year. This is the second year
actually-
he throws the ball to Andrews, who just drops an easy pass. Who's
I
a
actually
great
know
tight
how
end.
I actually know how I'd go about this now,
Okay.
and I think you'll agree with me on this.
Okay.
Hurts, Allen.
Hurts is good.
Go Birds.
Second tier. Well, let's move into. That's a segue.
Yeah.
Let's talk about MVP.
Yeah. Let's just look at who the betting favorite is right now.
You go ahead. Tell me what your thoughts are,
Well, the betting favorite's Josh Allen. It must be Josh Allen MVP.
because he has the best stats.
Well, he had great stats today.
Clearly the best
Yeah.
stats.
Yep.
Yeah.
Almost as good as Jalen Hurts.
Yeah. So Jalen Hurts. So
Yeah.
compare the two. Do you
So
have that
okay,
up?
let's just I got it. So Josh Allen is MVP 1, Patrick Mahomes MVP 2, Drake May's 3 right now.
Wow.
Yeah, Matthew Stafford 4, Baker Mayfield 5, Justin Herbert 6, Jared Goff 7, Jonathan Taylor 8, Jalen Hurts 9, Daniel Jones 10, and I won't go past that. You know what's
Daniel
crazy?
Jones is 10.
Let me just tell you something real quick.
Wow.
Out of the top 5 MVP frontrunners, you know who's played almost all of them?
I'm trying to think. Hurts so good.
Jalen Hurts.
Yes.
Jalen Hurts.
So
He beat Patrick Mahomes.
Okay.
He beat Matthew Stafford.
have his
He
stat-
beat Baker Mayfield.
do you have the stats
Yes,
up?
I do.
Okay. So read.
So Josh Allen,
Okay.
he is number 1 odds-on favorite for MVP.
Okay.
He has less completions, less attempts. His completion percentage is less. His yards, overall passing yards, is less. He has less touchdowns, more interceptions. Okay, he has less rushing attempts, and he has the same amount of touchdowns. Him and Jalen Hurts have matching touchdowns for rushing.
What is wrong with people?
Okay, but let me tell you this. Guess what stats that Josh Allen has better? So when it comes to stats overall, there's a lot more green for Jalen than Josh. But let's
Yeah.
just go over what Josh has that Jalen doesn't, just so we can see.
Okay.
Okay, so he has 0.1 more yards per attempt.
Oh, that's a dominating
Yeah,
stat.
dominating. Okay, he's been sacked less than Jalen Hurts.
Oh. Okay. All right.
Okay, and
Rushing
he has
touchdowns?
he has 30 more rushing yards than Jalen Hurts.
30.
Yeah.
After 9 games.
Yes.
Is it 8 or
So
9
he's
games?
actually played more games than Jalen Hurts.
Okay, so he has 2. He's got about 3.5 or whatever. 4.
So he has more rushing yards per attempt. You can give him that's an actual victory.
Okay.
I'll give him that.
But he's averaging 3.5 yards more a game on the ground.
Yes.
3.5.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
That's called a one.
and he has a longer rushing rush than Jalen Hurts by 11 yards.
Okay. Listen.
It's 40 and 29.
Okay, so here's the thing. This is the thing that drives me crazy.
But
Okay?
that's the difference.
I mean, I know we'd all take Josh Allen just because what we've seen longevity wise.
Longevity wise,
But that has-
I've seen Superman.
But that has nothing to do with this award right now. What drives me crazy, so drive me crazy forever, I hate it, is the overreaction. When the media decides that a couple key prominent people,
Yeah.
a narrative, they will not back off it.
Nope.
And there's stubbornness. So if you don't like somebody that is passionate,
Yeah.
you say he's a loose cannon.
Yep.
Okay. But when Tom Brady's on the side screaming at people because they like the darling Tom Brady,
Yeah.
he's a leader.
Yeah.
It's a leader. It's same passion,
Yeah.
but they say if somebody is quiet.
You remember when Peyton Manning was yelling at Jeff Saturday on the sidelines? You remember
Yes.
that?
Yes.
We're gonna run the ball,
yes,
Jeff.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Imagine
And
let's
they
just
love that.
let's just for example, imagine Jordan Love does that.
Yeah.
It probably doesn't go over well.
No. Or Baker Mayfield 2 years ago.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the other thing they do is if a quarterback is quiet and has a calm demeanor,
Mm-hmm.
if you're Joe Montana, you're
Oh.
called Joe Cool.
Yeah.
If you're Jalen Hurts and you have a certain, you're not into it.
He doesn't care.
Yeah, he doesn't care. He,
No.
he's not passionate.
Remember when we were
He's
in
not a leader.
Philadelphia?
It's
remember
insanity.
remember we were in Philadelphia and we were taking the luggage like van and the
Yeah.
driver of the van, he was
Yeah.
like he was talking about Jalen Hurts. This is a Philadelphia native. He's talking about Jalen Hurts. He's like, man, I don't know, man. I thought we'd move on sometime soon. I just don't feel like he's really in it. He doesn't really care that much.
I don't understand. Like, how can one person be calm and be like, whoa, he's Joe Cool. He is such a perfect. That's what you want your quarterback to
Yeah.
be. And then the other guy, well, he's too calm.
He's
he
too
doesn't
calm.
care.
He doesn't care.
It's all about a narrative. So I always say this. I think what they should do is just say, How is somebody playing? I don't care if they sucked for 10 years.
No.
If their 11th year, Sam Darnold came out and was an MVP candidate, he could be an MVP candidate because it's how you play that year.
Yeah.
And Hurts has played well. He's definitely been a top 10 quarterback for years.
Yeah, and let's be clear. I'm also not sitting here saying that Jalen Hurts should be MVP.
No, but he should be in the consideration.
Well, I'm just saying
And
maybe
people-
Josh Allen shouldn't be MVP because the number one overall MVP vote person right now
Yeah.
has worse stats than Jalen Hurts, who's
So-
at 9.
Yeah, so people make their mind up already, and I honestly think a lot of it is the way things are driven by the media and how things go, and so people all of a sudden go, oh yeah, and you hate a guy, and anyway, this is the other thing they're going to do. Nobody's saying anything about Sirianni right now.
No.
What's his? I don't even know. I don't want to have to do this. His overall record.
Oh, it's insane.
Compare him to any other coach in the league.
He's the most winningest
if
coach.
if you look at him versus since he's spent with the Philadelphia versus Andy Reid, and you would probably say Kyle Shanahan. Those are probably your 3 biggest winners that have been in the league since then. So he's top 3, if not number 1. And if he loses, mark my words, 2 more games, they're going to say, I don't know, he's lost the locker room. A.J. Brown's a discontent. And they've lost 2 games. They have the best record or tied for the best record in the league.
Yeah.
People need to zip it and just say, you know what, they're winning. And if they lose a game, it's okay. People need to stop jumping off a cliff
Yeah.
and trying to fire the whole thing.
Yeah.
Good for them. Good for
So Nick
Hurts.
Sirianni is the number 1 active head coach with a 706 winning percentage.
706.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Number 1 active head coach.
Okay, what's Andy Reid? Does it say, or is that too hard to look up?
Andy Reid is .651.
Yeah.
Actually, the closest person is Jim Harbaugh
Oh, because yeah.
at .685. So he's beating the second place person
and-
by .03.
Okay, wouldn't
that's
you-
a ton.
Okay, so he's number 1,
Yeah.
and would you say he's top 10 most talked about coaches that are maybe the wrong fit that gets criticized the most?
Yeah.
So
Oh,
would you say
yeah.
so he's top 10?
I mean,
Okay,
literally,
so
like,
there's 20 or 22 other teams
yeah.
that have better coaches according to people. So would you say it's a top 5 most criticized?
Oh, easily.
It's insane.
It's easy.
Okay, so that just tells you people need to zip the lip. So what? He's passionate. The players like him. There will be a time to move on for him.
Oh, there will.
Not now.
No.
Not now.
I mean, think about this. Vince Lombardi. He's number 3 of winning percentage for coaches of all time.
Okay, what was his?
.738.
0.73, and he's in the 70%.
.706.
Yeah, that's.
Wow.
Yeah, anyway, I hate this. I hate it when I'm not a fan. Like we were even talking about a little bit, the whole somebody can't win because of something else or blah blah blah. It's garbage. When people succeed, congratulate them.
Yeah.
And if they do everything they can to succeed and something unfortunate happens,
Yeah, but
let
this
it
is what
go.
drives me nuts, Randy. This is what drives me nuts. It's all the media.
Yeah.
It's not really ever the fans.
It's like
It's not really ever the fans. It's not really ever the coaches. It's not really ever the players. It's the media.
And
Okay?
they-
Because the media will come out and say one week, Jane Daniels, 1 year in after his rookie season's a top 5 quarterback.
C.J. Stroud.
CJ Stroud, 1 year in, is a top 5 quarterback.
Yep.
I would take CJ Stroud over Patrick Mahomes, some of these people say. Some people said that. Some people said that. And I'm like, he's done it 1 year.
Yeah, I know.
1 year.
Yeah, people overreact, underreact. It's crazy.
What doesn't make sense
Bonanzas.
is they overreact on a guy who's done something once,
Yeah,
and then they'll have someone like Jalen Hurts,
yeah,
who's been to 2 Super Bowls,
yeah.
has a winning percentage like no other.
Beat Mahomes.
He's beat Mahomes in
Yeah.
the Super Bowl. He's outplayed him twice in Super Bowls.
Yes.
And they're like, we'd have to see him do it again.
Yeah.
But you could have Jane Daniels play 1 season. They're like, he's the next Patrick Mahomes.
Mahomes is in 4 Super Bowls, has been outplayed as just the quarterback position 3 of 4 games.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean he's not great. He's great. He's an all-time great.
Yeah.
But he's been outplayed in the biggest game 3 out of 4 times.
No.
All right. Well, anyway, one more thing we got it before we go NBA.
Wait. We never went on the trade deadline.
Oh, yes. Let's do trade deadline.
Yeah, because there's
That's
only a couple.
true.
There's only a couple
That's
players.
true. It's Tuesday.
yeah.
Which team should name a couple teams that should be active?
Okay, if
in
you're the
market?
Miami Dolphins, you have 3 pass rushers
Yes.
that you can move on from.
Yes, get your
something,
draft picks.
Get something out of them.
I totally agree.
You got what? Jalen Phillips, Bradley Chubb,
Yep.
and Matthew Judon. Get something out of one of those three players.
If you're the Titans, the Browns, the Raiders, those are all teams that I would be considering trading.
Yep.
The Giants, possibly.
Yep.
And the Saints, definitely.
Yeah.
And I would if that's the Cardinals. Those would be the teams. And then which team should be pulling the trigger and saying, I'm giving up draft capital to get that guy? Can you imagine?
The Jets, Jermaine Johnson. Get rid of him.
Yes, the Jets.
Yes, you have 3 stud pass rushers for the Jets.
Yes,
Get rid of Jermaine Johnson. He's a great player. Because
all those teams need to reboot and they need to restart. Imagine Trey Hendrickson on your Eagles.
Yeah, I mean it's just too much money.
It is, but it's 1 year. It's money wise, it's not it's $15 million.
Yeah,
that's all it is.
I got a question.
It's only 50, but it's you're gonna have to give up possibly a second round pick.
I mean, this is the hard thing. Okay, this is the hard thing about being in the NFL.
Unless they can sign him for a longer term.
If you could give up the pick to go get a pass rusher that would almost guarantee you to be back in the Super Bowl to at least have a chance to win another,
you should do it.
But it really hurts your future. I mean, a first or a second, even a third, sometimes could really hurt your future.
Here's the problem, though.
Do you give it up?
I would,
because the problem is Jalen Hurts. If you're just the Eagles team, right, and you're looking at Jalen Hurts, his window, he should have at least another 5. Like realistically, you're like, okay, he's 5 years in.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
He's probably got at least another 5.
Quarterbacks last longer, but your receivers, your running backs, you probably have a 2 or 3 year window.
That's true.
So, and then Lane Johnson, you've got your, so here's what I would do is I would say, I want to talk to him and I want to see if I can negotiate a 2-year contract with him on top of this. You got to remember picks in the 20s of the first round from the 20s to the 30s. Your only hit rate is about 50%.
Yeah, but we pick so good.
You do, but I'm just
saying. Our
saying.
second round pick is our starting safety. Our first round pick is our starting linebacker.
Well, I'm just saying, though, you don't know how many chances to win the Super Bowl. And if you could get yourself a Trey Hendrickson for a second round pick or 2/3, a third this year and a third next year.
You know, we actually have 3/3 this year.
Well, maybe you only need 1. If you had only 1,
okay,
and Trey Hendrickson,
my dream,
I'm
not taking Trey Hendrickson. My dream is we take Jermaine Johnson.
Okay,
he was a Seminole, Florida State Seminole, coming out of college. I really loved Jermaine Johnson coming out of college.
He's with the Jets.
Yeah. I loved him coming out of college. I think he fits our defensive mold really well. He's a very Josh Sweat style player who was very successful with us for a long time.
He fits your scheme.
He's young.
Yeah.
He's young. He'll need a contract, but I think he's probably in the more affordable range.
3rd, 4th round pick, you think?
Yeah, I think he probably 3rd, 4th round pick. I did see a rumor that they want a second to make it happen.
Yeah, that doesn't mean they'll get it.
I don't think they'll get a second. I think I'd be willing, with us having 3/3, I'd be willing to give up a 3rd and maybe like a 7th, and they give us a 3rd, a 6th, and then they give us maybe a 7th back.
Yeah.
I think I'd be willing to do that.
Boy, if you got one more pack.
But
wow.
In that case, the only reason I would say I'd rather do that than Trey Hendrickson is because I think Jermaine Johnson has a serious future with the Eagles, and we'd want to sign him to a long-term deal that's good for the team.
Yeah. I would do something if I was the Eagles. I would do something if I was the Colts. I would do something minor if I was the 49ers. Minor. I would not do the big move unless you can sign like a Hendrickson for a few years.
Yeah.
The Lions, I would consider doing something if I was the Lions, the Bucks, the Rams. Those are all teams. Maybe the Seahawks. But okay, well, let's go on here. We're going to talk NBA.
Yeah.
I just got to say something. Austin Reeves had himself a week.
AR-15.
He had a game winner at the buzzer off 1 foot. At the buzzer, literally at the buzzer, wins the game. That alone is a lifetime memory. He has 41 points in a game.
Yep.
He has 51 points in a game. No LeBron, no problem.
Yep.
No Luka, no problem.
Yep.
He's a man. Is he the best 3rd player on a team? That's hard to say. But I mean, how many teams?
I'm trying to think around the league.
Think about this. How many teams in the league, 3rd best player, has a legitimate chance to go for 40 in a game? Let alone 50.
I mean, can you say one of the Celtics players is better? Because the Celtics would be the first team I think about that has a 3rd best player.
You have
that's legitimate.
Two great, but Tatum's he's gone.
Who would you consider the third? You have Brown, Tatum.
Yeah, but Tatum's injured. So,
yeah, that's true.
I mean,
That's hard.
find. So then the question is, that might be.
You know what's
some-
crazy?
what's that?
DeAndre Ayton's playing for them right now,
Yeah.
and he looks awful.
It was that. That's a shame.
That's a
That-
shame. He was a first overall pick.
Yeah, he looks awkward out there.
Yeah.
I mean, he is now just a serviceable center, and you thought that he was going to be something. I got to talk about one.
he
more thing.
played a game the other day. He had no rebounds.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
How can you be 7 foot?
you're 7
play
foot.
25, 30 minutes a game.
I just wonder, with people like this though, because
is
he
it
seems
desire?
he seems like a really nice guy.
And it's not like it's his first team.
And it's not his
he went
first
to
team.
Portland. He went
was
here.
Suns, Portland,
Yeah.
and I just wonder. I wonder what it is. Like is the money too much? And he's like, well, I don't really have to care. Is he working as hard as he can, and like something's just not clicking? Like, what is it?
I don't know. Yeah.
How do you go from because it's not been injuries? That's the problem that I don't understand.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Like Greg Odom, okay, I understood that.
Yeah.
That made sense.
Yeah.
He injured his way out of the NBA.
Yeah.
But with someone like Ayton, I'm like, well, like he's had his injuries.
Yeah. Yep.
But it's like
Oh my gosh.
he's been healthy enough to do something.
It's so frustrating to watch a potential talent, and this is their ceiling,
Hmm.
and they just float right around here.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I mean, I think the money might be it. It might be a motivating factor. And he's like, you know what? I'm rich.
Yeah.
And I'm okay.
When he was drafted,
And
they
the
said his
problem is-
projected role was franchise center.
Oh my gosh.
It just sucks, man.
Oh my goodness. Well, we're gonna see what happens going forward. We got Sunday night. We got Monday. Football still hasn't happened.
Oh,
The
you want me to tell you what the score is right now?
Yes.
It is. Oh, it just went away. I think it's 7-0 Seahawks are up. 1 second. Let me confirm.
So you got NBA. Awesome things are going on there, except for the gambling situation, which we've already talked about, which is bananas. It'll be interesting to see if anything comes from that.
7-0, by the way.
7-0 Seahawks are up.
Yep.
Baseball gave us just an awesome October
Yeah.
and early November. That was awesome. And the NFL is just getting going.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens going forward. We'll see you next week. Hit the subscribe button. We appreciate all the support. Please make a comment. If you agree or disagree with something, please add something. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.